Good morning, everybody. It's Cargo Bike Cowboy here. We're over at the shop today, and we're starting a trailer project because the current trailer I have to pull behind the big dummy, I'm just not happy with it. So we're gonna build a new one, 6 foot long, 2 foot wide, and we're gonna build all out of wood because I am a carpenter. I've been a carpenter for over 20 years. I mean, I built a lot of things, and I looked at the Surly Ted trailer, I believe it was. It's like $815, made out of chromoly steel. It's got 16-inch wheels. My trailer is going to have 26-inch wheels. It weighs 35 pounds. Right now, the lumber I'm putting into this, I'll be at about 50 pounds, which I know is more than 35, but once you add a deck and rails or anything to the Surly trailer, you're going to be right up there around the same weight. But I wanted to share a little bit of the actual building of it with you. We're going to do this in small segments, trying to keep it short so that, you know, people actually want to watch it. So I'm going to move this down a bit so you can see what I'm doing. So what I got right here, this is a piece of ply, 1/2-inch ply. It's 2 foot wide. It was 8 feet. I cut it to 6. And now what I'm doing is building the structural support for the bottom of it, just using 1x2s. I've already laid out all my lines for my screws. Measured back from here 3/8 of an inch because that's 1/2 of 3/4. I want my screw to go right in the center, but I want to pre-drill each place. So I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do is I got my drill set up, and what I've chosen is a drill bit that is actually smaller than the screw. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. The light in here is not that great, but when you hold the drill bit up, you can still see the threads on each side. And the reason that I drill my hole a little bit smaller than the screw is because I want it to have some wood to grip onto, so it grips in there real nice. I've lined this up flush on each side, put a clamp on it. I'm just going to drill the hole. Also, don't drill down longer than the screw, because you want that last bit of the screw to bite into that wood to pull it really tight. These are Star Drive coated. Oh, hold on, we forgot something. Got to use a countersink also. Normally I would just go through and drill my holes, countersink them, and then put my screws in, but I'm doing this for y'all so you can see the actual building process. And I'm just going to countersink it so that my screw head fits flush. I want that head just at the surface. And then what I'll do is I'll take my clamp. I got a clamp on the end. I'll take this clamp and I'll move it down past my next hole. That allows me, going one at a time, allows me, if there's any curvature in the 1x2, I can manipulate it to be flush and square with the edge. There's my next hole. Put my clamp on there. Check for flushness. Pull it out a little bit. Clamp it down. Pull it out a little too far. You bastard. And then you go so on and so forth, right down this side, then that side. And then when we're done, we'll talk about the cross members that are going across here. I'm going to stop this video, get this done, and then we'll start a new video for the cross members. Little segments, short videos, so it's enjoyable for you to watch. So I'll be checking back in. It'll be a little build series. So I'm just going to cut this part off, and we'll start a new one when I get to the other part. Y'all ride safe.